Hey guys, this is Venomvic here, and this is my part 2 of this same team. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get started right about now. Whoa, I called it. So this battle I'm against AJ. I met him off Smogon Wi-Fi thing. So I go for my Frostlass first, because of course Frostlass is an amazing Pokemon to start off with. But he goes into his Registeel, and I'm never gonna fear Registeel when it comes to beginning a match. So I go for the hail, so it can take some damage. And now I do have my snow cloth activated, so I do miss a lot more. Well, my evasion does, but he does go for stealth rocks, and I'm still not fearing it whatsoever. So after this, I'm thinking, you know what? I should not fear this Pokemon. So I do go for the Shadow Ball this turn to see how much is he special defensive, is he more bulky defensive, but it turns out he's more special defensive, but he goes for Thunder Wave, but he misses, which is awesome thanks to my Snow Cloth. So after this, I'm predicting another Thunder Wave this turn, so I do go into my Flygon, so it won't have any effect to it whatsoever. So Flygon comes out, and as I predicted, he doesn't go. He does go for the Thunder Wave, so no effect. So I'm thinking, you know what? I think I might going for the Fire Punch, but then I thought it might be a little too obvious. So I do want to go for the Outrage this turn, but he does switch out this turn, which is amazing. But he does go into his Blastoise, so at least I can do some damage with it. So I do go for the Outrage, and it does a decent amount of damage. Like, I thought it'll KO it, but apparently not. But after this, I'm thinking, you know what? He doesn't want to stay in, because I know next Outrage will totally destroy his Blastoise without any problems whatsoever. So might as well see what happens. But he does decide to switch out, and he goes into his Registeel once again to take the Outrage without any problems whatsoever. So Outrage comes in, and it does an okay amount of damage. Like, I was hoping a little bit more, but hey, what are you gonna do? So I do get to confuse this turn on my second turn, which really sucks. So I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not gonna stay in, because there is no point whatsoever. But now the hail stops, and it's pretty much like a simple game here. It's like, I'm confused, hail stops, so let's switch out and see what's going on. I do switch out, and I'm going to one of my favorite poison types in the game, which is Nidoking. And Nidoking is just a beast Pokemon to have on a UU team. But he does go for a Cymatos. It does, like, it didn't do WoW damage because it has like a certain limit to it, but that's good, like 3 hit KO. I think it's 3 hits. But anyways, I do want to go for a Fire Blast, but he does decide to switch out, and he does go to his Zapdos, and Fire Blast does almost half to the Zapdos, so Nidoking's proving its worth. But after this, I'm thinking, you know what? It's time to go for the Ice Beam, because Zapdos does have electricity moves, so I'm not really fearing it. But I do go for Ice Beam, and I'm faster than a Zapdos. It's like, really? I'm faster than a Zapdos? I don't know what this kid was rolling with, but Nidoking took Zapdos out, so I do want to go stay in because maybe I'm faster than him. But his Flygon does go for the Outrage, but it does take out my Nidoking, which really sucks. But now I know he's stuck on Outrage. The best Pokemon for the job is Frostlass. So Frostlass is pretty much like a Dragon Destroyer, so I go for the Destiny Bond because since he's stuck on Outrage, he can't switch out, and I know Outrage can take out my Frostlass, and it does. And now his heavy hitter is now gone, so Flygon's out, and pretty much this whole entire game is mine. So I do go for my Ambipom, and this is new Ambipom I want to test out. I'm not sure if it's any good yet, so in this battle we're gonna see if it's any good. So I do go for the fake out to flinch him out. That's one of my moves for my Ambipom, and it does okay amount of damage. And after this, I do want to go for the Protect because you'll see why. So I do go for a Protect, seeing what he's gonna pull out. He goes for a Scald, and I'm protected by that. So after this, I'm thinking, you know what? It's time to show this guy what's Ambipop's really worth in power. So I do go for a sub this turn, and he does go for a Scald. It does break my my Ambipom substitution, and time to do the whole Ambipom sweep, which is amazing in this tier. So it's Ambipom's time to shine. So I do go for the last resort, and it does take out the Blastoise without any problems whatsoever. I do get the crit, so it's amazing. So now he's left with 3 Pokemon left, but he goes to Scrafty, and I do go for the last resort because I'm fast in the Scrafty without any problems. But it doesn't take out Scrafty yet, but his Scrafty does go for the Dragon Dance. And at this time I'm thinking, why doesn't he go for a move that can hurt me? But he switches out, I don't know why, but he goes for Registeel. I go for Ambipom, do the last resort once again, and it almost takes out his Registeel with the crit. So I'm thinking, alright, time for go for another last resort. So this turn it does take out his Ambipom with another crit. So amazing on Ambipom. Now he has his Scrafty, so that's 2 more down to go. I go for a last resort once again. It does take out his Scrafty. Now he has 1 Pokemon left, which is Galvantula, and I do go for another last resort. Guess what, guys? It does take out Garvin without any problems whatsoever. But now, guys, I hope you guys like this battle. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys. I do have to give credit when it's due. Ambipom was amazing this battle. He deserves MVP this time because he took down 4 Pokemon by himself, which was absolutely amazing. Amazing sweeper. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys.